Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Titans Season 2, Episode 5, Deathstroke. So this episode is going to be really relaxed, nothing stressful is ever going to happen, and we are finally going to see the result of the cliffhanger from 2 weeks ago to see what happened to Jason, for the team to hopefully rescue Jason. Although given that the episode is called Deathstroke, and Deathstroke has Jason, it's not, I think, going to be as straightforward as it seems, or I'm very stressed about this. I'm still feeling really sad. I think over the week, the more I thought about Garth and Donna, the more I thought about like their potential, watching other people's reactions to it, like it genuinely, I've got sadder and sadder about it, and their potential. But yeah, that was a really, really brilliant episode, but it was a step back from the cliffhanger, and so now I'm like, oh my god, Jason. And you know, I've been quite vocal before about how I don't love Jason at the moment, but I am invested in his character and I'm here to watch him grow, and I can't wait for that to happen. So this is a very stressful turn of events because it could push him backwards. But yes, hopefully it's going to be a spark that fixes his life. But I don't even know what I'm rounding about now. I'm just really nervous. I'm kind of trying to put off the episode because I feel like it's going to terrify me. So yeah, let's go.
In case anything ever happens.
Oh yeah, so Jason will have trackers, like 60 of them. Nothing stressful's gonna happen, nothing stressful's gonna happen, nothing stressful's gonna happen. Oh god. You're gonna get through this, Jason, okay?
I mean, come on. What a lame fucking name.
Oh, Jason. Keeping up the bravado.
Is my talking annoying you, Dick? You can do it all day. All night.
He can. Oh, Jason.
The fuck up.
Oh. Good job, Jason. Deathstroke's around. It's not going to be this easy, but well done. Okay, good job. Oh, he did really well. See, this episode is going as I thought it would. It's really chill, really relaxed, you know. There'll be a picnic in the next scene. Oh, Rachel. They don't know about Jason yet, I guess, do they? Garth's not back. Garth's not back. See, I'm already getting them mixed up, and Garth's not even alive. Oh, Rachel. You're gonna get through this, and you're gonna learn to control it.
Rach?
You should have gone to Dick first. I'd yell at her from across the room, maybe, try and wake her up, rather than touching it. Look, if you get knocked out right now, Jason's not going to be able to... Okay. Ow.
Jason's
Yeah, they need to know.
gone.
What?
You need to tell Dick. Probably a trap to get the rest of the Titans in, isn't it? Take the weak and then pick off the rest.
Why did you go out there in the first place?
I mean,
On your own?
this is not how Dick wanted it to go.
Knowing that Dr. Light will just let him go because he doesn't want to hear him talk.
I mean, there was a possibility of that.
Trust us. They've been
Your
acting
kids.
trained even before Jason went.
I mean, it's
missing.
true, they should have told you the truth about what happened
Meetings,
before.
Keeping secrets.
Why did they go after Dr. Light by themselves in the first place?
I don't know.
I mean, because you weren't talking to them and weren't trusting them, but they are kids at the same time. So more communication would have been good.
Dr. Light can still be down here.
It's not just Dr. Light, guys.
How does that make it any better?
I'm not saying it makes it better.
But there's a chance, there's hope.
So the kid is big because of you and your big
Oh.
dumb fucking idea.
I'm out. Yep, me too.
What?
She's not gonna look for Jason.
To get Jason.
Okay, good.
And for the record, this is all of our faults. Every single one of us.
Look, this team, including the kids, you all need to communicate better. Oh, they're being watched, of course.
Why are you sitting there like a damn
Because this is his
statue?
plan.
When
Can
you
he
broke
hear
me up,
anything?
you ridiculous costume, swinging your sword around, nothing gets done.
You've got the most ridiculous costume of all, Dr. Light. I wouldn't walk away from Deathstroke. Because he can kill you very easily. And definitely orchestrate your death if need be. Okay, Jason, it's all gonna be okay. They are coming for you. Just the team's in a pretty bad place at the present time. Let's not. Oh, he's looking for his tracker. Oh gosh. Oh god. Okay, it's gonna be okay, Jason. So he's gonna kill Dr. Light and leave Jason's tracker on him. How stupid can you be to walk away from a person like Deathstroke? If you start working with Deathstroke, you go, yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir. And that helmet, I mean, you can't judge people for their outfits, mate. He was happy at the end.
I'm not having this conversation.
Yeah, this isn't the time for it.
Enjoy your cereal.
Did this to himself. So don't project your guilt on me, Tiger Boy. Now,
I mean,
if you'll excuse me,
Rose knows what
I'm
her
about to go
priorities
ham
are.
on some cinnamon.
At least one character's having the relaxing episode I wanted. Oh, it's not your fault. I mean, it kind of is your fault, but in a way that is not your fault. You get why you feel like it's your fault, but it is not.
Why you didn't tell Dick about your...
Of course, they didn't tell her
You could've
either.
come to me.
You can't even control yourself.
Oh god, this is not the time for everyone else to fracture.
You got those marks.
Rachel.
About keeping secrets.
First of all, my
There is a difference here.
Did you growl with him? Was he real scared?
Oh,
If you and Jason
this
had
isn't
you wouldn't have thought
helping.
it through, none of this would have happened.
Screw you!
This isn't helping, guys. Corey? Because we need Corey right now. Thank you, savior of us all.
Perfect timing.
Maybe Corey can fix all this bloody mess, get everyone to talk to each other and not argue.
Rachel, I'm sorry.
He's just upset and blaming himself and... No. I mean, okay, guys, do you have weapons on you? Your dick had multiple trackers, right? So...
Working with a partner.
How was he killed? Think it through. Oh no, I hate things like this.
Who the fuck you calling a sidekick, asshole?
Out of the way.
Oh god.
Fucking bastard!
Tell us what you want.
As I was saying, if you want him back, hand over Rose.
Oh god, they can't do that. I mean, they're not going to actually give Rose over.
Normal.
You're you, and you can learn to control it.
Turn into something different, something I can't control.
You will learn to control it, just like you were learning
And I
to
know it
control
sounds
before.
crazy, and no, it doesn't. Maybe that's why this is happening to you.
I'm glad Corey's here, she can help
The
Rachel
more
through
you try to
this.
suppress, save worlds.
Mm-hmm.
We're not born good.
So glad Rachel has someone to talk to about this, and someone that is wise and can help her. Oh, talk, please. You can't help Jason all this fractured. And talk to the kids when you get him back. Away from the kids. Which can't keep happening. I know why they're doing it, but... God, it's not your fault, okay? You did make a dumb decision.
Pirate girl is this guy's daughter?
Yeah, and he wants her back.
Well, don't let Rose listen.
Where's the sound?
He isn't lying to us. He doesn't want us to get
Withholding information.
He's protecting us.
This isn't going to go well. Especially if they talk about what happened before like this, and this is how Rose is going to find out.
Jason is hurt, alone, scared. And
He does care.
we all know what that feels like. Bottom line is, he's one of us, and she's not.
Oh,
Handing her over. Knowing I did the right thing.
it's not the right thing. I get why it feels like it.
Lose leverage over Deathstroke once he finds out she's.
Calling a leverage isn't going to go down well with Rose.
We've gone down this path before. We
Oh
all
god.
know how that
No, no, no.
We're not using Deathstroke's kid to get to him again.
Again. Does Rose I don't know whether or not she knew about the Titans being involved.
I'll take her there myself.
No.
Thank God for Corey.
Thank God for Corey.
She doesn't.
Huh? Stupid kids?
Wasn't the one.
Trying to leave.
Yep. Oh, you can't force her to stay, but you need to talk to her. I mean, she's not going to want to talk to you.
Hey,
You're the last person she's going to want to talk to. So.
cookies and milk or something.
No, this isn't good. Eek. Oh, just stay and talk. I don't think they would actually force you to go. Okay, Rachel, how's your training been going? Because if your powers come out, you can't control them. Or can you? Oh, this whole situation is so messed up. Because if I was Rose, I'd want to run and I wouldn't want to talk to them, but she needs to. And she doesn't know enough about them to trust, especially what they said about her brother, if she picked up on it. Rachel. Bring it back. Okay. Oh god, can she control this? Oh god, I thought that sounded like a terrible crunch.
Rose!
Rachel, don't.
Oh my god. Is she dead? Or just paralysed? I feel like I'm being really thick, but oh Rachel, look. You know you...
Rachel!
Oh.
I'm sorry, kid.
She's alive.
She can heal, of course. And that's a relief for Rachel to not have to live with that on us, you know. She said genetic experiments on her or whatever, but she can heal. And she's gonna be pissed. Ugh. At least Rachel hasn't murdered anyone.
Some of us don't get to decide who we are.
You can learn to control it. It will just take
We're
practice.
born back.
I know why you're feeling like that. Tell Rachel she doesn't appear to be dead. Oh, you need to talk and be better at communication.
Which problem do you want to fix first?
Yep. Dick has been trying his hardest, but he has been doing all the wrong things. Oh, Jason.
Hey, look at me.
Oh, Jason.
I'm not scared.
You're too brave sometimes.
Gives costumes to foolish kids.
Actually, Bruce gave him the costume.
For death leads to purification.
Right on. Jason, they are gonna come for you, okay?
Past just keeps coming back.
Pretty much.
I understand that.
Since when do you need a body?
Yeah. This wasn't a world of people with powers like her.
Royal as in like...
I don't know if I have a choice.
She deserves a choice.
I'd rather be anywhere else but here.
Oh, Donna. Too much heartbreaking. And once they get Jason back, I really think everyone needs to sit down and talk through their issues.
That coach. Hell, anybody
Just wants to save
to
Jason.
come and save you. I'm not ready to give up on that little asshole.
No.
If we turn ourselves into monsters trying to fight Deathstroke, there won't be anything good left when it's over.
That's what happened last time by the looks of things. And it destroyed all of you.
Which maybe we deserve.
But the kids don't.
None of this is on them.
They deserve to be told for sure.
How many people have to die for you to realize that?
I think he's got enough self-blame and
Whatever reason
guilt.
you did it, end your little experiment, or I will burn this place down myself.
It's only season 2, I don't see that happening, but I can see why she thinks that. I mean, this show is not afraid for its main characters to mess up constantly and make terrible mistakes.
We make a trade.
We can't hand over Rose.
No,
He's not for himself.
You're a natural leader, Corey. And Garth. So when I came
He's
back,
finally
you
telling
were
someone
for
because
help
Corey and
because
Dick have such a bond.
You wanted to protect them.
I didn't know how to ask for help. It wasn't how I was raised.
Nope. That's the thing. I truly believe this whole time Dick has been trying to do what he thinks is right, but he has made mistakes.
You ready for this, Grayson?
I'm not. But I need Jason to be safe, so.
I like your new hair.
He has no idea to expect Corey, right? He's doing something, he's turning himself over. Come on guys, you heard I was talking. And you know how much he puts all on himself, and he always blames himself for everything that happens, and then you've also been blaming him because he has messed up, and he's just turning himself in, and he's arranged a different meeting place with Deathstroke, and I'm bloody stressed. Oh, Dick. Must be so frightened. He's so brave, and this is such a stupid plan, but I love him for this, because he's so self-sacrificing. Okay, I can breathe. Oh.
Unarmed.
Oh my god.
Let's get this over with, huh?
I think he's going for the I'm gonna let you live and make you watch everyone you love die, isn't he?
Get up, take a look.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank god, Corey!
I think you're gonna compliment my hair instead of saying goodbye, Dick Grayson.
Exactly. Dick Grayson. Oh god. Thank god he chose to shoot at Corey first. I wish he didn't let any of the others know that it was changing. Someone save Jason. Yeet.
Hang in there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, Corey. Yes, Corey. Fuck him up. Ah! What are those? Oh my god. Come on, the rest of the team. Someone. Yes, Dick. Shaking. This is so intense. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Teamwork! Oh my god, guys! What was that? What was that? What was that? What's happened? Oh my god. Where's Jason? Did he save Jason? No, 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 no. No. No, the rest of the team's here to save you, okay? Something's gonna happen, right, Jason? Fuck. Someone's gonna save him. Oh, Jason, I love you. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Come on.
Don't let go.
No. Oh my god! Somebody catch him! Can Corey fly? Somebody catch him! If you end there, I'm gonna kill. I'm not gonna scream. So yeah, that episode was a lot of fun. Is everyone else feeling like I'm feeling like dead inside? I mean, okay, I kind of think Jason is gonna not die, because if he was gonna die, we'd have been left with like him hitting the ground and Dick being like, no, I failed, and you know, me sobbing. So, you know, I think the fact that it cliffhangered us again probably means Jason, you know, someone's gonna catch him somehow and he's not gonna die. I mean, there was that helicopter flying around. What was the helicopter? You know, was that just the news? Was that like, who knows? I just keep hearing helicopter noises. I don't think I was imagining that. So I think because it's a cliffhanger, I'm not going to be too worried about Jason, because it's a much more effective cliffhanger if you see the character die and then you're left with the knowledge that all the other characters are mourning this character. So I'm going to be in this sense of belief, which I'm hoping is not denial, all week. Okay, so it's been this little intersection that I'm going to cut in. I was editing my rambling review at the end, and I was thinking, were they going to do another, they could do another flashback episode, because they're like doing that cliffhangers and we could see the second half of what happened with Jericho. But then I thought, oh, I'll look up what the title of the next episode is, and the title of the next episode is Connor, and Connor is Superboy, and Superboy, I presume, can fly because Superman and Supergirl can fly, therefore Connor is going to catch Jason. That's what's going to happen, okay? So we can all stop panicking. I was quite confident he was going to be fine, but that's what I think is going to happen. And I've just had this thought now 20 minutes after I finished filming, so yeah. But that episode, I can't, like, one of the things the show has done from the very beginning is our main characters are flawed. And I think most shows these days, you don't have perfect main characters. You know, I often praise shows for that, but characters mess up, characters want to do well but mess up. But I think in this show, they really push the boundaries on how far the characters mess up. And I really think that makes for some really interesting character development and some really interesting like insights for us, and it's really hard to watch as well because I just want them to like give them all hugs and say, you're doing great, sweetie, you know, Rachel, you technically killed a girl, but it wasn't your fault. But yeah, that was really intense, and I think, you know, I think Dick genuinely did have good intentions when he reopened the Titans. I think he saw this group of kids that needed a home and a family, and he remembered when he was them what the Titans had been for him. And I guess thinking Deathstroke was dead, you probably wouldn't necessarily think that past was going to revisit itself, because they thought they finished off Deathstroke and that was not going to be an issue anymore. So the ghosts of the past wouldn't come back, because I'm guessing that they were just tightening. You know, obviously there'll be people like Dr. Light that would want revenge, but on his own, he wasn't as terrifying as Deathstroke. It was just Deathstroke where they crossed the line, they went into the dark, they used Jericho and it got him killed. And that's what fractured the team, that Garth's death, and then what happened with Jericho, who we all love. And I'm very sad about Jericho's death. Please say they faked that somehow, I don't think they did. So I think Dick was honestly trying to do the right thing with that by the kids and to have a legacy that meant something. And I think he was feeling good about himself at the beginning of the season. You know, he'd come through his struggles of season 1 with the darkness, which stemmed from his upbringing and from the stuff with Deathstroke, where he tried to be Batman in the way he sees Batman. And I think he was kind of feeling like there was hope and that he could do things differently and that he could be there for the kids. And now it's really crushing to watch. Like, I love Dick a lot, and I think he is a self-sacrificing character, and everything Deathstroke said was a load of crap. You know, yeah, like, Dick made a humongous mistake with Jericho, getting an innocent kid involved. Obviously they went dark, and I don't think they would have ever intended to get Jericho killed. That would never have been the thing, but obviously they used him to get to his father, and it got him killed, and I think that has destroyed them all a lot. So I don't agree with everything Deathstroke said. I think Dick will likely agree with everything he said, though. He's the kind of character that takes on all that self-guilt and that self-blame, and especially when he is kind of to blame, like, you know, with this situation, maybe if he'd been more open with the kids that Deathstroke was potentially out there, or they knew he was out there, but that he would have a real vengeance against the Titans. Maybe if, you know, maybe if they'd known that there was this huge past with the Titans, they wouldn't have wanted to sign up, or they'd have done things differently. Maybe Jason wouldn't have gone out by himself. There are arguments to do with that, but I also think there are different things. I think the main mistake they've all made is treating the kids like kids. Now, I love that they've treated the kids like kids. You know, it actually makes me really happy because I don't like the idea of sending kids out to like fight Deathstroke or whatever. You know, they should still be training, and then in a year or two, maybe when they're like properly older, they could do the more dangerous fighting. So I'm really appreciative of Dick trying to treat them better than he was treated, trying to give them more of a chance to grow, to get better, to be older before they go out and they face that stuff. But because they'd already kind of faced that stuff, because, I mean, Bruce brought Jason in straight away, and Gar and Rachel last season kind of didn't have a choice. They were sort of thrust into it. They struggle with that a lot. I think it's interesting, and I really appreciate that Rachel just gets it. I think it's partly because she wants to be normal. I think Rachel is kind of okay with the concept of training up. And, you know, now that Jason is in trouble, I think she would like to help. But I love that she's just like, oh no, Dick wants to protect us. Because that is the truth. Dick did not withhold information from them and keep them out of the fight because he thought, oh, they're useless, pathetic kids, I hate them. He did it because he wants to keep them safe and out of the fight. And I love that Rachel just understands that. And whether or not it was the right choice is a very mixed up thing. And I don't think, again, I mean, Jason is a hard one to handle, and I don't think Dick has been handling him correctly. But I don't think that's his fault. I think that they've got to work out that pattern. And hopefully, when Jason survives, because he is surviving, I need to see his character growth and I'm here for it. The fact that Dick came to sacrifice himself for Jason should show Jason that Dick values him and that Dick doesn't think he's a reject. And, you know, Dick was willing to die to save Jason. And that combined with, you know, the desperation on Dick's face as he was trying to save Jason, he wasn't just like, oh, I guess I'll go save the kid. You know, he was like, oh my god, I need to save the child. So, like, I'm really hoping that that's going to help their relationship going forward. I mean, Dick's going to be in a bloody dark place, again. But I'm hoping that Jason is going to be able to, I'm assuming he heard that. But just the fact that Dick was there unarmed, I'm assuming that the rest of the characters are going to get cross with Dick about this plan, not telling them about it, want to sacrifice himself. That Jason will kind of click that I do mean something to Dick, that he is trying, and that would hopefully be the beginning of them having a good relationship that can then help trigger Jason's character growth and maybe also help Dick if he can see that he's actually helping these kids. And so that was just a bloody lot, and I'm very stressed. And, you know, opening Titan's Tower probably was a mistake, but it was only a mistake because Deathstroke's still alive. Because if Deathstroke wasn't still alive, then Dr. Light would still be in prison, and he'd be training the kids up like he has been. The other thing I would really like to talk about is, still kind of touching with, you know, being involved with Dick's plotline, is Corey. And I really like Corey and Dick. I would love it if they could become a proper ship. I think, like, the minute she was back, he opened up and he told her the story. Now, that's partly because she's an adult, and he kind of, I think, they've told each other their darkest things, and she's seen him at his darkest other than the Jericho stuff. So I think, like, that's why he told her, but they've just got this bond, and I really appreciate that. And then fighting together was, like, the most stressful thing ever, but it was also really lovely, and I really, really want them to be a ship, I can't lie. And then Garth and Rachel are Garth. See, bloody, why on earth did this show introduce a character called Garth? So I'm going to keep calling Garth now. Garth and Rachel are also really cute, and I would like it if they got a thing, but they're also kids, so if they just become best friends, I'm gonna love that. And then also, I like that Corey kind of has been more open of being royal to Donna. I like their friendship a lot. And hopefully when Donna is struggling, she can talk to Corey about it. I think for the adults, for the original Titans, Corey is someone that wasn't involved in all of that stuff. She wasn't there when this happened. So she is someone that's their age, like their peer, but she's not someone that they associate any blame or any guilt or was even involved. So I think that they will find it easier to maybe confide in her, especially Dick and Donna, because they're actually friends with Corey, about everything, because she wasn't there with them, but she's someone that can understand and to be there, and that's really important. Also, I want to talk about Rachel, because, oh, I can see why she's struggling. I mean, especially given that her entire life she was raised by women who kept trying to pray the devil away, and, you know, then everything with Trigon and the prophecy, but the prophecy did say she could be wonderful, and I think Rachel needs to remember that. I mean, at the moment, when she activates her powers, the powers go to kill mode, so she does need to try and learn to control them, and I don't know how she's going to do that, but I fully believe she can do that, and she just needs supportive people around her like Corey. And that's the thing, Rachel needs to just be able to be in a place where she can train and not have to have life and death missions going on around her. Now, she's on a television show, so that's never going to happen, but I love that she's been open with Corey. I think Dick has now had a very rude awakening to the fact that Rachel is not okay. But again, I think if these characters were communicating, if Rachel had, you know, she didn't want to hurt him, she didn't want to worry him and burden him, I think if she had just gone to him and told him everything she was feeling, that would have been what was happening to her. He might have been able to help her, and maybe things wouldn't have got as far as they have. But I love that she's been able to open up to Corey, and that Corey can maybe try and help her. And then what happened to Rose was awful. And again, I've seen some people suggesting that Rose could have been a plant. Now, I don't think she is. I think Rose is face value what we've said. I mean, I'm assuming that she was out to kill her father. Maybe she's on his side and she hates the Titans, but she wouldn't have tried to run away in the way she did if she was working with Deathstroke, and Deathstroke wouldn't have wanted her back. So I don't think she is a plant of any kind. But how much of that conversation did she hear? Did she hear them saying, we're not using Deathstroke's kid again? Because she just knew that Jericho fell in with the wrong crowd, and then her father killed him. So did she have any previous knowledge it was the Titans? And I don't think she did. And does she now know that? That combined with the fact that they were all attacking her to try and keep her, and that Rachel, you know, killed her, broke her back and everything. I mean, I think that's going to be a lot for Rose to deal with, and I don't know how easily she's going to be trusting the team, because that conversation was not one for her to listen to. It was not the best way to go about that, especially when, you know, Rachel and Gar were right when they said don't listen to them, they're just emotional. I don't think at the end of the day they would have done the trade. They might have come up with something to make it look like they were going to do the trade, but had a way to keep Rose safe at all times. Like, I don't think that these characters would ever have agreed to it, and I can understand why Hank just lost himself a little bit in his own memories and in his own experiences, and he just wanted to keep this kid safe that he's close to, and he doesn't have that bond with Rose yet. But I think if it had come down to it, even Hank wouldn't have been able to physically do it at the time. And so it was a very messed up episode, and that's, again, these characters, they go dark. These characters make choices that they then struggle to live with, and you understand why they did it. Like, I don't hate any of the main characters for the dark decisions they've made, because I can understand them. I don't necessarily agree with them, but you can just see why they're doing it and where they come from, and oh my goodness. I'm probably missing out a lot of stuff because I'm kind of still in shock. Like, that last, from the minute Dick was like, oh, we're going to do something different with the trade, and I thought he's going to sacrifice himself, and then when I realised that that wasn't even the plan the rest of them knew about, oh my goodness, I was so stressed. Like, I didn't think they were going to kill Dick in this episode, but you know, it's one of those things where Titans goes dark, so I had this moment where I was like, wait, they might do? I mean, I know in like comics, characters do die, so I was getting stressed. And then I truly was worried they were going to kill Jason, but like I said, I think the fact that it was a cliffhanger with him falling, he's going to pull through, because, yeah, like, it's going to be fine. I refuse to believe otherwise. But that fight was so intense. It was so stressful. Deathstroke is such a great villain. He was a brilliant villain in Arrow, and obviously he's very different in this show, but he's brilliant in Titans. Like, I love him as a villain. I mean, I hate him. He's terrifying. But he's just, oh my goodness. And I think his plan with Dick, I don't think was ever to kill him. I think he would have let him watch Jason fall and then just left. I think he does blame Dick, but he very much wants to make Dick's world crumble around him, make him suffer by taking away the things he loves, and then maybe when he's taken everything, when he's destroyed everything that Dick holds dear, he will kill Dick. I think that seems to be the sort of plan he had, because otherwise, I mean, maybe during the fight, I don't think he very well might have, but even then, you know, he had Corey and Dick stunned, and I'm glad he didn't then kill Corey, because they were both there, they were stunned, they were out of it, and he went to kill Jason. His plan, you know, make Dick suffer like that. I think he was definitely going for more fatal shots on Corey than on Dick, I think, and that is just such a chilling thing for a villain to do, you know, that kind of, I'm gonna make you suffer by making things you care about, people you care about suffer. It's just, it's really good storytelling, but like, it's very stressful, and I'm looking forward to them finally defeating Deathstroke, and I'm hoping that they can try and stay a little more into the light this time, and maybe that will help them heal the scars of last time. But yeah, this episode was fantastic. This season had been fantastic. I really enjoyed season 1. Like, when I went into it, I was quite sceptical. I'd heard mixed things about it, and I was kind of like, you know, I love superhero stuff. I've loved the DC films that I've seen, you know, I prefer the Marvel films, but I liked the DC films, and then I fell in love with the characters in season 1, and I really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought, and then season 2 has been on a whole other level, and I'm loving it. So yeah, this was a fantastic episode. I'm still really angry at them for ending it like that. Thank you for watching.